feed, love food.
You do. And we've got 5 big beasts who love food just as much.
Can you feed them?
I'm gonna try.
Better than you feed me?
Yes.
Great, let's do it. So how many, I know I keep asking this, but how many you got left?
So what have we got? 450.
450 left.
Yeah, these 3 piles. Each pile will be 150 high.
Yeah.
This year, the earliest we could plant was June.
Yeah.
And
So that was a late plant then?
yeah, a bit of a late plant. But the ground was too wet. We couldn't get on the ground, and we still had hay on there and the amount of rain we were getting.
Yeah.
We could struggle again, but we're going to position ourselves and try and be in that spot to where we're ready to go.
And we're doing, we could probably go 300 of these. So we'll let that other guy, he can eat into his pile. And if anybody comes along, they've got to go his pile too. I feel like I'm a dog peeing on my territory. I'll pee on this stack, and this stack.
I've never heard of that analogy before.
Go like a glove. Ooh, 30, 35.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait.
Gives me a heart attack.
Up here, right over, right over. Good. Is that it? Yeah. If I stand at that rope, will you feed me?
No.
But you feed them when they stand there.
I absolutely do.
And you feed them more than you feed me.
Absolutely I do.
So why? You love them more than you love me.
Look at them. How could you not feed them?
Well, look at me. How could you not feed me? What are you laughing at?
Give me the food.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of hay in here too.
Yeah.
It looks like a bit of a buffet.
Well, it is. It is a bit of a buffet.
So what do we got going on?
Well, at the moment, because we do change our hay quite readily. So this pile here is what we call grassy. That was shedded grassy. That has been, it's probably about, I'd say last season's. Could be about 12 months old. They're not 100% fond of it.
But it's got a bit of lucerne in it too.
It does have lucerne in it.
That's what grassy is, a combination of Rhodes and lucerne.
And other meadow grasses and stuff as well. There could
Meadow
be,
grasses?
well, meadow, that's what they call it. This pile here is exactly the same as that pile.
Oh, great. So you can choose whether you want it from the left side of the shed or the right side of the shed.
That's right. The pile that's missing here was another type of grassy as well.
So does the left side taste better than the right side?
Depends how much lucerne it has in it.
Oh, okay.
Because if there's not much lucerne in it, they tend to screw their nose up a little bit at
okay.
it.
That's like you giving me Brussels sprouts.
You wouldn't touch Brussels sprouts.
No, they'd screw my nose up at it.
Yeah, broccoli.
No.
Yeah, you just wouldn't even go there. What about cauliflower?
No. Broad beans.
You're a man who doesn't like his veggies, or the
No,
only...
I do love my veggies.
Oh, potatoes and broad beans.
And peas and corn.
Oh, hardly. It's not what you call an array of veggies now, is it?
Yeah, there's some pretty colours in there.
Anyway, enough about your feed. This pile that is missing, that was a combination of Rhodes and Lucerne. It wasn't grassy actually, it was Rhodes and Lucerne, 50-50, and they seem to like that. And once again, that was sort of last season's as well. So it was shedded and kind of losing its flavour a little bit. Here is what they, at the moment, it's what they love the most, which is barley lucerne. This has been shedded since last season as well. So it's not what you call prime, and it's not fresh. Behind barley lucerne is Rhodes, just 100% Rhodes. That's this season's fresh cut.
So all of these don't have a whole lot of green in them, although you can see some tinges of green. Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Well, because they're not prime.
But why don't you give them prime?
They're not fresh. I couldn't give them prime because, well, I could, but prime is not the greatest. Prime lucerne is not the greatest for them, because lucerne is, from my understanding, is a legume. And for the heavy horses, see, a lot of horses are fine on lucerne, or alfalfa, as our friends in America call it, alfalfa. A lot of horses do well. In the long term, for the heavies, they can develop what is called CPL. You'll have to Google that, my friends, it's too long.
Chronic progressive lymphedema.
Yes, yes.
There you go, that's the extent of my knowledge.
But to go all into it is going to take a whole nother video, so we're not going to do that today. But and it also can make a horse a bit itchy. And because we have one, Maurice, which is just a little bit itchy, we tend to try and steer clear of the fresh alfalfa or lucerne. So we try to limit them with that, but it's still very good for them. It's high in protein and everything else that it's good for, but we try to give them their vitamins, supplements and stuff like that in their hard feed of a day. And as you know, as you all know, we're on a very, very small farm, little ranch, and they've got no grass. So
especially now because it's winter, nothing's growing.
That's exactly right. So they're in the dry lot pretty much all the time. And
so this is our snowy season with no snow.
Yeah, that's right. So dry lot time.
Yeah.
And they just get hay 24/7 and their supplements in their feed. So this is all their fibre, but outside of their fibre they need some vitamins and minerals, so that's what we give them in these buckets, in these, I don't know what you call them.
They're bowls.
Bowls, little bowls. And so we give them, do you want me to take you through what we do?
Yep, just
okay.
Make one up.
Make them up.
Make
okay.
them up.
So in this green bin here is our oaten chaff. So I take a scoop, a shark scoop of oaten chaff, and this bowl's Teddy's, and he's really fussy, so he doesn't have a whole scoop of oaten. He has half a scoop of oaten, and then he has half a scoop of lucerne chaff in the other bin. Excuse the rustling around. Because Teddy is a little fussy, and he's paddocked at the moment at feed time with Hamish, we have to make sure that he eats up all of his goodness straight away. And then the others just get a full scoop of oaten chaff. So we'll do that first for Maurice. Then we move on to copra.
What is copra?
It's coconut.
Oh.
Yeah.
I might like that.
Yeah, apparently. That's coconut. So I don't give them quite a scoop, just a little less than a scoop. And they love copra. Copra's very good for their skin and their coats, apparently. That's what they tell me. And their coats are shiny, so I think it's working. And Teddy loves his copra. I always have to give him a full scoop. Teddy gets a little bit spoiled, and so does Maurice. So that's their copra. Then their vitamins. This is, we don't have the bag, but this is from Sen.
CEN.
CEN. It's
Sen.
CF50 vitamins and mineral supplements. This is not a paid advertisement and not a paid promo. Sen doesn't pay us to do this, but because their product is so good, we use it. And a big scoop of the vitamins.
So probably the truth is, if all of the grasses or the hays that they had were strong enough in vitamin content, they wouldn't need that. But because most of our hay is so depleted in the essential nutrients, they need that as a booster. Is that right?
Depending on where you live, because on the Sunshine Coast where we are, there is no good grass at all.
Right.
So even if we had 200 acres of grass, you would still have to feed them supplements. Next thing is Sen. Another Sen product is Gold. It's a joint support. It's organic turmeric, collagen, peptides, rosehip granules. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. And it's another, I've found actually that it's good to help. It helps with itchy horses. So Sen not only helps with the joints and anti-inflammatory or whatever like that. Now, here's Teddy doesn't like a lot of this, so I only give him a bit. Otherwise he won't eat it. Yeah. It's not only good for their joints and skin and all the rest of it, it is good to stop them itchy. And this one is this, excuse me, Sen Extra Balance. Digestive support. Live probiotics, high in gut buffer, optimised digestion. Yeah, and there's a toxin binder in it. So this has been really good for a number of reasons. It's good for itchy horse too, but this was good for when Hamish decided to eat all of those
Fruits.
the forbidden fruit. So we gave Hamish a decent amount of toxin binder, and that helped him.
So the toxin binder just adheres to toxins in the gut.
Yep.
And allows them to be expelled through the south end of a northbound horse.
That's the way to put it, yeah. Now, we're on to the last thing that I give them at the moment, and that is the Sen oil.
Oh, frying liquid.
No, it's first cold pressed flaxseed oil.
You could fry in that.
This has got lots of goodness in it. So for skin and all the rest of it, look, essentially everything that we're giving them is good for the same things, if that makes sense. So it all works together and it enhances one another. And yeah.
Well, the proof is in the pudding, in that they do look really healthy. Their coats look really good.
Yeah.
They're happy. They're contented.
And my most favourite thing, their poos are great.
Oh, that had to come into it, didn't it?
Well, that's how I tell whether they're healthy. Realistically, if I see a bit of a runny one or not so firm one, I go to actually taking photographs of their poo.
Pretty sad.
It's not. Now I need water, sir. Could you get me a bucket?
Sure.
A bucket, because it's not everybody adds water to their mix, but because of the powdery, I like to add a little bit so it doesn't just like when they start eating it. So I like to mix it all around. I need a bucket.
They're all jostling for position. They know what's coming. We only use quality around here. The quality of the bucket is outstanding.
Well, I'm paranoid that if we give them bore water, that all the mineral levels and vitamin levels and salt levels and all the rest of it will go skew-if. Is that such a word, skew-if? So is there anything else that YouTube land would like to know about, do you think?
Leave us a comment. Ask a question.
Yeah.
Ever Ready will be there,
Oh, yeah.
waiting, fingers poised to give a quick, prompt answer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll try. I'll try my best anyway. I probably haven't explained myself well enough, but anyway, now...
But I guess the important thing is, this is what works really well for us.
For us. And everybody's
There's no
going to be
guarantee
different.
that if you were to replicate this, that your
Yeah, no.
result would be exactly the same as ours, because obviously, depending on where you live, depends on the quality of the hay that you get or the grass that you've got in your backyard, paddock.
Well, what's going on with the horse?
Right, what's the condition of the horse like? Maybe even to some extent, what type of horse is it?
Exactly.
Like a heavy horse, compare a thoroughbred, compare a quarter horse.
I mean, a horse is a horse, of course, but yeah, it all depends on the condition. It depends on what's going on with them, because if you had a laminitic horse, there would be certain foods that you cannot feed them.
Right.
So, you know.
So, seek your doctor before you get any further. Take it any further.
The what?
Seek your doctor.
Oh.
Ask your doctor for advice before you feed your horse. What we do here.
Your doctor or your vet?
I don't know. I'm just saying. The moment you give out advice, they always say, make sure you see your doctor first.
Oh, well, I'm not giving advice. I'm just simply showing what we feed ours.
Yeah.
And
But
what
I'm
works for them.
I'm just clarifying. Seek your doctor.
You're a good boy. You're doing all the legal stuff.
So you're just hand mixing that?
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
No. I'm already clean.
We do have fussy horses.
Yeah. They're pretty good though. It'll be interesting to...
That's a secret.
Oh, what's the secret?
Can't tell.
Oh. Did I just say a secret?
You did, but we've cut it out. So if you want to know what the secret is, you're gonna have to watch the videos
Next.
coming up. And it all will be revealed.
It's time for us to actually take this out in amongst those wild beasts out there.
Great. See if we can get run over.
The argy-bargy that happens. We're yet to put them in their separate stables so we can have some law and order.
So it says
let's do
unlawful
this.
and unorderful.
So we feed Hope and Maurice first.
Okay, so who have I got?
Okay. So I'll give you Hope, but I've got to walk out first because otherwise Maurice will push Hope around.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a case of who are the bosses.
Yeah. So we can come underneath here. Come on, Reese.
Look at it, they're all circling like vultures.
Ready?
Okay, you go, then I'll go. Come on, Hopi. Yes, you know this is yours. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Big boy, yours is coming. Hang on, Teddy.
Bit of a traffic jam in here.
Yeah. So we have to take the boys down past there. They can't feed up here with the girls.
Okay. Come on, Teddles. Teddy, come on.
Starlight licking his lips already. He's like,
Come on,
Mom.
mate.
Hey. Hang on. Hang on. No. Come on. Come on. That's all.
Come on.
That's all. Yes, it's coming. So, that was feed time.
I didn't mind the smell. I quite liked it.
Smell of what?
The food.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah. I think it's that coconut. That
Yeah, the
copra.
copra.
Yeah, it smells quite nice.
Yeah, it does.
and I must say, I actually don't mind the smell of lucerne. I've never minded the smell of lucerne.
Yeah, although that's not prime, you're not getting
No.
a real
Yeah.
the real alfalfa smell.
But I quite like that. And no, I'm not interested in trying it.
I hope not, because they cost us enough, let alone you eating their food and then adding to the bill.
What, you think I'm going to eat as much as they do?
No, you already eat more.
Maybe there was something in there that was of interest to you.
Yeah.
See what we do, see how we keep them looking good. So that with the exercise seems to be a recipe for healthy, happy horses, which is what we're all about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did briefly mention a secret. Not sure if that's going to stay in the edit or not, but if it does, yes, there is a secret coming. If it doesn't, there's still a secret coming.
A surprise.
So yeah, it is. It's a great one.
Yeah. We're looking forward to it.
It'll probably make a few people go, but that's the journey. That's what we're.
And speaking about journeys, we need you to join us on this journey.
Oh, for sure.
So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You give us the thumbs up.
Like us.
Yeah.
We're likable.
You ring that notification bell.
Yep.
Yeah, and you make sure that you share this channel with all of your family, friends, and community. And that way, we can all enjoy the journey together.
Yeah, you've got that down, Pat.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah. So, and comment.
Yeah, I keep
Just
forgetting that one.
Any question, give us a thumbs up in words, give us a thumbs down in words. Let us know what we can add. If you're interested in watching anything specific,
Yeah.
just leave a note in the comment below.
Yeah,
I'd like to see something about this or like to see something about that. And we'll see what we can do.
Oh, and in the next few videos, there's something extra special coming up with Hamish.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that how it goes?
Yes.
Lips are sealed.
Yeah.
So until next time, may his love be known.
Oh, I wanted to do that this time.
Okay, you have a go.
Okay. May his love be known.
And his grace be shown.